First, before we continue with Dawada's discussion, probably a lot of you are thinking, why in film history, why in film studies would we be interested in continuing to view such offensive kind of material? Well, historically speaking, we have to take into account that D.W. Griffith is one of the first filmmakers that actually is kind of developing, or is in the process of developing, kind of what we know as kind of modern cinematic grammar. So unlike, if you recall from earlier in the semester, we watched films like Trip to the Moon by Millet, which is essentially kind of a theatrical piece on film. What sets Millet's films apart from Griffith's film is that Griffith's films are not theater pieces. These pieces have things like POV shots. They have something that's resembling a shot reverse shot kind of pattern. And so this is one of the reasons why in which we continue, despite its kind of reprehensible kind of content, to study. Dawada says that predominantly Birth of a Nation is read in terms of a Manichaean worldview. And Manichaean simply refers to a belief in the coexistence of good and evil. The dominant reading of this sequence, Dawada says, supports the Manichaean worldview of race in which Gus represents absolute evil and Little Colonel and his sister embody absolute good. And because the narrative is configured as good versus evil, according to Dawada, even black spectators are compelled to identify, not necessarily sympathize, but to identify with the representatives of good, even though that those representatives of good are the Ku Klux Klan.